Hey everybody, we are kind of cruising in Slay the Spire right now as we start Ascension level 6. No need to belabor the point. Upgrade a card is basically like Eruption costs 1 less. That's not bad. Taking 18 damage we could work with. Max HP plus 7 we could work with. Losing Pure Water. I really like having the Miracle. I'm going to take the low risk, low reward one. And we're gonna just, look, I've learned something. The Zane portion of my brain says, you know what would be nice? Mix it up a little bit, don't just do the same build you always do. The part of my brain that has gone through Ascension 20 and gone through that 6-month period where it didn't get a win as any character, like literally 180 straight losses or something, says, screw that, if you find builds that work consistently, do them. Probably could have played the Eruption first here, huh? It's alright, just pause it. Taking no damage, not sweating it. Storing some energy for later. Eruption for 9. You go to 31, we do 24 damage. That means we don't get in there, so we stall a little bit more. So I'm of the opinion, like, don't get me wrong, I'd like to maybe experiment with a couple of new cards. Well, it's unfortunate, but I don't want to, like, sell the farm, you know? Whatever's been working for me up to this point, I don't want to deviate so much that it maybe, you know, calls our survival into question, but we'll see. I love a Talk to the Hand. Didn't really get a chance to make it work last time. By the way, the one exception to this rule is I really want to get, like, some pressure points builds going. Now that I understand how pressure points actually works, and that you can actually use it as an AoE, I would love to get pressure points working. Cultist Potion. It's not bad. I do... This seems so bad. I guess, like, if you got a lot of miracles in hand, you can get some good stuff out of that, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a believer in this, man. I am a believer that Bowling Bash might not be incredible, but it is, you know, decent to start with. I think we can just actually kill you. I think Bowling Bash is basically an attack, which can be important for me when I don't have many of them. And I think I love all of these cards, but an Empty Fist, like, stance disablers basically do damage for me. I'll take one. You gotta remember, you know, it's not about being perfect. In this world, the world of Ascension, it's no longer about being perfect, it's about being good enough. Whether you win on 1 HP or 100 HP, which it can happen from time to time. I do think Meditate can be good. What would we like to retain? Well, really, we'd like to retain, like, an Eruption, quite frankly. I'll give it a try. I think it's early enough that we can slot it in. I will not gain 175 gold to get out. Okay, so how do we set you up? This is a really good first turn. I think the way we set you up in reality is we need to play a Talk to the Hand before we start busting you. So something like this. And then I would say meditate and take an Eruption. And we're taking our life into our own hands. But on this turn, we know we want to pop. So here comes the pop. And then we want to become calm on this turn. Or not be in Eruption, which is also is fine here. Empty Fist will do 24 damage. I think we'll just take our 2 damage there. Hold on, can I just kill you? I can do 42 damage. I can literally just kill you if we use the order right. Would you look at that? That was totally fine. I will... That does 20, right? I don't really like Wheel Kick. And I think I might be stupid, but I really do want to add a card. Because you know this is going to hit our strikes, right? Give me a Crush Joints, and you know what? I'm going to say that we made that work and I'm a genius. It was all via luck, but nobody needs to know that. And this, you're seeing the value of Talk to the Hand. If you were like me and maybe didn't appreciate it like as much as you should have, it really does fill in the gaps that sometimes cause you to take damage because, you know, you're like just a couple of block away. Happens all the time. We don't really need to meditate. I mean, we could meditate to get into calm for energy, but considering it exhausts, like it's just a bit annoying, really. Anyway, it fills the gaps, like Rocky and Adrian from Rocky 1. I don't expect that joke to be that popular, but 14 damage, 6, 14, 8. This is literally just enough damage to get you. I think my math was wrong, but I'll take it. I still think Flurry of Blows can get us there. And to be honest with you, I wanna... Orichalcum's pretty nice too. I wanna fight enemies. That's my game plan here. You always start here. I'm okay taking 20 damage turn 1. We don't have to, though. Watch this, okay? Wave of the hand. Block. Then Talk to the Hand. I'm even more okay taking actually 0 damage this turn because you got the weakness on you. So this, really, we just want the Talk to the Hand. It's not going to last forever. In fact, we're going to lose it right here. But it helps us early on when things are at their hardest. I think we have to find the means to erupt in the future. Okay, we shouldn't have played it like this, but... I think we need to have an eruption in hand so that we can pop off a little faster. That's enough. Wow, that's a little surprising to me. Oh, I forgot about Flurry of Blows. That's important. You got to keep that Flurry of Blows around. And also, try not to forget about Orichalcum. I completely forgot about it here, but it's good to go. I like cards that create cards simply because they're fun. I think that they can be a very fun time and good. Wow, this, thank God that got upgraded. I'm still waiting on that pressure points, man. You know when we get one. Oh, baby, it's gonna pop. I don't love the turn. We did get you there, though. I think you just defend, and then you meditate. We're going to enter calm, so Flurry of Blows ends up back in our hand anyway. You can just take an empty fist, knowing for the future that, you know, this will get you out of calm. Or, even better, how about out of eruption? It's getting a little scary for me here, because I feel like now things are becoming second nature, and that's where you start to take them for granted. So I'm going to take an Indignation. Let's read the card here. If you're in Wrath, it applies Vulnerable, otherwise enter Wrath. We want to be able to apply Vulnerable because Talk to the Hand gives us energy, gives us block when we attack an enemy. I hate this fight. And that's something we want to make sure that we're applying. So having Indignation to put enemies into Vulnerable, which either gives them Vulnerable or removes an artifact so Talk to the Hand can hit in the future, is pretty important. I think you gotta go first. But I definitely do think that life sucks for us here. Like, I think you for sure are gonna pop this, even with Orichalcum. I think I'm just gonna meditate a Crush Joints back in the hand. With Orichalcum, I think we gotta start heading for this enemy right here. 6 damage. Easy miracle in my world. And honestly, go ahead and hit me for 4. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a doctor too. Let's check this out first. I mean, a Tantrum is a extremely great get here. Especially because we can X his stance anyway. Yeah, very good. Empty Mind, yes. More draw, please. Okay, now what can we do here? It costs 0 this turn. That's actually huge. We can use that to select attacks that are better but more expensive. Our boss is... I'm gonna anger the mushrooms, but this is a bit dangerous. We are laughing. These all suck a little bit. Flying Sleeves, I think, has the best chance to do something for us. Which is just that. And you guys are doing 18 damage. That blows. So we're going to take 12. I hope you both just do nothing next turn. No such luck, huh? Well, we take 4. We do get a relic out of this, right? Like a relic that makes vulnerability not so bad. And once we got the right draw, everything came together. Yeah, vulnerable is only a 25% damage debuff now. That's not so bad. And I'm going off. I did take the pressure points. Talk to the Hand is exactly what we're looking for. You got to keep in mind that Talk to the Hand will get removed when this guy gets debuffed, but whatever. Or when he respawns. Doom and Gloom. Channel Dark. I just, honestly, forget the Dark Orb. I just love having some AoE in here. Should have done this in a different order. That's a given. So, we gotta hit you there. Rather than flip you, I think we definitely just prepare to flip you next turn. I'm gonna put you on 76. And then I'm gonna meditate an Eruption back into hand. Because we really just want to hurt you as much as possible on this turn. This is a great time to do the math. Crush Joints is 10. You're at 66. Then, Eruption will do 13. You're at 53. And we'll be at 3 energy. 53 plus 18. Or minus 18. Okay. Be at 35. And then you'll be at 8. Yeah, okay, so we're going to start like that. I know I said I was going to do the math. I think we've decided that the math is not... the math just looked good enough that I felt like it was not that critical. And look at this. Totally fine. Really good. It looked a little spicy at times there, but we got there. Sorry, so I got an endless iced coffee here. That's exactly what you're looking for, is a scrawl. And then... I mean, I hate to be on the same path that we've been on for a while here. But Busted Crown, I tend not to add that many cards to my hand as to my deck as the Watcher anyway. So I think things are good. My approach on the floor this time, I would say balanced is good, and I see a shop, I see Campfire Elite, I see an option for another Elite, I see an option for another shop. I'm not against this attempt here. Vigilance is not necessary to play. It would be great if it gave us energy, but it costs us energy because it takes 1 to get us out of it. So I think we just go Bowling Bash. I think you Miracle, so you make space in hand, and then you scrawl again and just see where we stand here. Crush Joints is just good damage. But I think this is a situation where Indignation's important, because it gives us double damage. And then, I'll hit you there. We're really looking for, like, pressure points, basically. We got there. I think we just pressure points you. Oh, right, it doesn't apply. My mistake. I'll still play both of these and then just hit you. This is going to suck a little bit. Artifact is like a hard counter to what we got going on. So that helps. Empty Mind. We're not in a stance right now, and we can't get in a stance because that'll end our turn. We could have gotten into a stance. Not that it necessarily would have mattered. Oh, hold on, hold on. This is where you got to be smart. Should have used it one earlier, but we still got out of there. Distilled Chaos is nice. Honestly, okay, I'll take it. I'm building the exact same deck, but whatever. I really like Akabeko. This is a bit basic, but I honestly really like powers get upgraded when we add them too. We do have some powers we might like to add. And I really also just like an Empty Mind, so I'm feeling totally fine about that. Remove a card from my deck. Don't mind pulling a basic strike. Drawing Defends on our first turn is something we've been looking for, if possible. Start here. Vulnerability is very nice. Exit stance. I don't mind taking 6 damage. If the enemy's already half dead. You're doing 12 damage. You know what we would... I'm going to take advantage of that because you have vulnerability. You know what we would love to have is... well, let's just pay attention here for a second. This will get you. We would love to have cards that generated safety. Or protect. We're suffering lightly, I think, from... we did this in the wrong order. What else is new? We're suffering lightly from a lack of block. It hasn't come back to bite us too much yet, but it's a matter of time. It's a thinking man's game here. I'm going to pop a Distilled Chaos. So we start with Foreign Influence. Talk to the Hand is nice. Eruption is very scary. But I think because of this, we're either going to kill you or we're going to get very close. Okay, we can kill you. 34 damage. This just kills you. So let's do it like... that's not the way that works. Hold on. No, it's okay. We have 2 energy left. Why are you playing the pressure points? I don't know. Either way, we're fine. You have 34 HP, but you're vulnerable. You're dead, is what happened, actually. Another Talk to the Hand, absolutely, absolutely. And I think I don't really want to go to the other shop. I think that's a wasted node. So let's Smith instead for the time being. Hey, you know what? At least Pressure Points removes an artifact, and we can use that to make sure Talk to the Hand has a better chance to land. This is a great turn to make you vulnerable, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it and not take way too much damage. So I think I'll Talk to the Hand ya. I'm hitting you just to hit you, because it does actually make life worse when you consider that we have Orichalcum. But I think, unless I'm making a terrible mistake, that seemed okay to me. Let's Miracle then Scrawl. Crush Joints, we can play in just a second. I think Choke is a good play. We'll Crush Joints for the vulnerability, then Choke. 21 damage incoming is something we want to get around. This will take us to 18 block. A little bit of extra damage with Choke. Lots of vulnerability. We've done 70 damage without ever being in the vulnerable state or the Wrath state. There's even more. Every time we hit you, we take 6 damage, or we get 6 block. Flurry of Blows is a free 6 block. That's quite nice. 24. Just draw an attack. Okay, sure. We take 1. I just hate it because we're off by 1. You know, and we face the negatives of being off by 1, which in this case is getting a wound in our hand. Or in our deck, in our draw pile. It's okay. What about popping here? We pop. 18 damage, which will actually be 27. You'll be at 16. And we'll have enough to kill you with a fire potion. We do already have 33 block, though. Let's see what happens when we exit. Okay, we didn't get there, so we fire potion and we're safe. No, thank you. I think I'm doing a better job than I've ever done before in Slay the Spire of using my potions appropriately. This is a new world for me. Big scrawl play. This could make a big difference early on here. Pressure points doesn't do enough. Vulnerability, I mean, for 1, I don't think it does enough. At least talk to the hand, like, kind of hits you hard. And then, I guess, just, I mean, I don't really want to empty mind. There's a real... Can we draw 5 cards that doesn't give us a stance change? Yes. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of 10 give us the opportunity to exit stance. But then I'm like, you know what? What's the point? Just exit stance here instead. Glass Knife is definitely what you're looking for. And that's decent damage. We're still going to struggle a little bit, I think. I don't know, 11 damage is not that much. Maybe we won't struggle too much, but... We don't quite have you. I would say right now, this deck is not quite as strong as our last one. But we can get there. Deceive Reality was pretty much exactly what we're looking for. And again, I don't really want to fight, or I don't want to really go to the shop yet. We don't have enough money to really justify it. Pressure points has been a bit of a wet fart for us, unfortunately. 34 block is really nice, okay? And you're only doing 24 damage, so... Oh, that was with Akabeko, like Akabeko Wallop. That's a nice little combo there I wasn't even considering. Carnage is pretty sick. Let's do that. Vigilance Empty Fist doesn't get us there, but I mean, we need a block. 6 damage. I'm like, I just want to hit you. I don't think I can hit you. Alright, well, we'll play a Metamorphosis for little reason, and we'll take a small amount of damage. You'll be killed next turn, but you did manage to sneak through there. A bit of a wasted potion. Like I said, this is the best I've ever used potions in my whole life, and it was still kind of bad. Well, vulnerability works best on you, but I can do 3 attacks pretty easily, and then maybe take 6 damage. Here's how I'd look at this, okay? Our only skill is Miracle. Except for Meditate, but that ends our turn, obviously. Let's Meditate an Empty Fist back to hand. That's 2 extra energy for our next turn. We take 6, because Orichalcum is the GOAT. We definitely want to hit you there. Follow up for free or 12 damage. I mean, everything's free for us right now, so seems fairly advisable. I'll do 9 damage. We didn't really take advantage of the energy we got from exiting stance, but we did do 9 damage. Hey, that's maybe not that incredible, but it's not nothing. Plenty of block in hand. You're dead. Soon. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Ambrosia, enter Divinity stance. You know, let's do it. And I'm going to try to fight here. This is a bit dangerous for sure, but I think it's important regardless. We probably go... I think we go Ambrosia. That way... we get 50 block right off the bat. And then I entered Calm to not get the value of triple damage. Okay, but you know, Hey, the 50 block, though, you got to admit. The 50 block from Wallop was quite substantial. Let's just draw first. Wow, what a absolutely horrible draw. 14 block. I'm okay playing both of those. We're going to get energy back on Nunchuck here, so just keep that in mind. First attack you play, we'll give you Nunchuck. I think you're doing 7 damage. That's so little. So don't worry about it too much. Now that we got this on you, like you're facing some serious trouble. That was a complicated turn. I don't know why I'm feeling like this one is just a little bit more dangerous than our last run. I just feel a little bit less in control. Not bad. Like, I think our deck is still pretty good. But maybe just like a little less good than I was hoping. Pressure points on an enemy with plated armor is sick. I'll go ahead and do that. And honestly, like, well, who's our boss? I think a weak potion for the boss might be in order. Like, maybe that can help us get through a hyper beam. We're in a little tight here, though. Indignation will enter Wrath, which I think is decent enough to do right now. Doom and Gloom is AoE, which is still, I think it's kind of nice. I know I got no orbs. You don't need to tell me I got no orbs. Flurry of Blows for 4. Gives us energy in return, which is nice. We are about to take 21 damage, so you know what? We will use that this turn. And I think we'll just put another, like, Eruption or Indignation back in hand. We're going to be resting here. I'm actually a little bit scared. I think we may die to this boss. And I hope it's not the case. I'm having a hard time identifying what we're missing. Because I think it's like a combination of damage and... let's do it like this. It's a combination of damage and defense. It just hasn't really fully come together yet. So we can Indignation, Strike, Empty Fist, Safety, and you know what? Put me in the calm state here and give me the chance to pop next turn. We're going to be able to generate a lot of block off of this, 6 block per attack situation here. Like, we'll hit you. Let's exit stance with, let's go Eruption. Then a Strike kills you. Flurry of Blows. You're doing 24 damage, which means we actually don't need to exit Calm. Or exit Wrath. So we'll stay in Wrath. And kill you easily. That was more encouraging. No shuriken or something like that means I'm not gonna take a just lucky, even if it is upgraded. The scary part for me, I guess, is I don't even know what we're looking for here. This is horrible. All 3 of these cards have significant downside. Clash is just like impossible to use. Mind Blast. It is nice. We have 27 cards right now, but it costs 2, which is dangerous. I'm like, what about a Fiend Fire? If I could just get it to work on this turn. Like, we love this. We love this. I don't like it. I guess Fiend Fire first would have done more damage. The Foreign Influence kind of put us in a rough spot there. Pressure points for now might as well go here. This is not good. we've made a terrible mistake somewhere down the line here. Let's just attack you to get some block, although I do realize now that Orichalcum would have been better, but it's, you know, we do need to kill you at some point regardless. I'm 50-50. Maybe we can make it. Like, let's not get too beat up yet, but I'm not fully sold that we're, like, for sure gonna do it here. But there is a chance. There's always a chance. And you're doing 8. 8 means I just try to kill you faster. Getting this Perseverance in our hand early could help. 24 damage. We really want to get, like, Talk to the Hand going on you as fast as possible. I don't know how that's gonna happen. We need to get some crush joints or pressure points or whatever going on you ASAP, for sure. Let's empty mind first. Then we can Indignation. Like water, sure. Deceive reality, sure. Would like to exit stance on this turn because you are doing 116 damage. That's kind of a lot. I think I gotta, like... Because this will give us 12 block. It's probably fine. He said hoping it was fine. Flurry of Blows, still important. We're just trying to see with 58... I mean, I'd love to get the pressure points out there. At least we got 33 block. I don't see us winning, like, without getting Talk to the Hand on you. So this is big. Everything else is not big. 32 damage. This is genuine fear you're experiencing right here. 32 damage. The real problem for us is, like, sure, we're taking no damage, but, like, he's gonna get stronger turn over turn. Pressure points again, okay. Flurry of Blows, Eruption, Flurry of Blows, Empty Fist, Flurry of Blows, Deceive Reality. We at least get a safety in hand. We're not in... You're only doing 40 damage. We must Crush Joints. Talk to the Hand. Okay. I think we're still literally dead right now. Oh. We're at 38. You're doing 40. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we didn't quite get there this time. I don't know. It felt like such a similar deck to the last one, but it never quite made it. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps me out a great deal, of course, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Hey, it feels good to be knocked down again, knowing that we're, you know, we still got a lot to learn, which is great. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya!